Hello, good day. I'm John Delroy Gutierrez, and I'm here to present about the article review about animal emotion detection and application. So here's my presentation overview. So I will discuss about the following. So to start over, so here's the author of the research article. So Bhupesh Kumar Singh, Tanu Dua, Durga Prasad Shamar, Abel Ading Shangare. So from Faculty of Computing and Software Engineering, Department of Computer Science, so Arpa Minch University, Satyug Darshan Institute of Engineering and Technology. So the goals or the objectives of this research article is the objective uh, is to examine and compare how emotions are linked and apparent in humans and other animals with the intent to highlight the possible new behavioral approach and research perspective. And also it is emphasized in the article that they want to discuss about the importance or they discuss about the importance and applications of animal emotion recognition and role played by the movements which can make difference in analyzing the correct emotion with a higher accuracy. So the research question that I saw in this article is why animals emotion detection is important. And then we'll go to the next slide. So the methodology. So in this research article, the authors used to compare the importance of emotion detection to human beings and animals. And the author cited different application of emotion detections for animals to explain the importance of this detection for both humans and animals. So again, in the methodology to continue, the following applications were discussed in this research article in order to explain the importance of emotion detection for both humans and animals. So here are the applications that was discussed that discussed in the research article. So number one, predicting the pain level intensity. The number two, number two application is the animal protection. Then number three is the communication easier. Then security, and also it is used in medication treatment. So the, those applications were used to discuss about the importance of the emotion detection for humans and also for animals. So again, so this is the illustration about the application of emotion detection. So I already discussed about the five applications. And to continue about the methodology, so the research article also cited some literature studies about animal emotion detection. So this as follows. So they discuss about the sheep pain facial expression scale or the SPFES. Then the facial classification on video. And they also use as an example is the rat grimace scale. So the first example, they use the SPFES. So as the name itself, so they use the sheep, the healthy sheep as an example to measure the pain. Then the second one, in this research article, I think they example a monkey on the facial classification. And the last one is the rat Grimmay scale. So as the name itself, so they use the rat as an example. So here are the findings indicated in the research article about the three uh, emotion detection that was illustrated in the literature studies. So the first one is the SPFES. So the scale was used to identify the pain level in context. So there are three categories. So the rotation of ears, change in nostril shape, and the opening of the eyes. As you can see, every category is also indicated pain level. So from 0 to 2. Then the next one is the facial recognition or the facial classification. So in the facial classification, it is indicated in the research article that the results were compared to the observation of 3 human experts, which show the agreement of more than 82% accuracy with the minimal assumptions about the physiology of facial expressions. As you can see, the example is a monkey. So the facial classification started with the capturing, face detection, then face recognition. So it runs through a process of hygiene, facial expression images, dictionary formulation. Then it goes to the estimate model features, then to the dynamic expressions, and then it will go to the lower face and upper face and eyes tracking. So in this process, so this process will identify the uh, facial or the emotion detected from the monkey. So the next finding is for the Rat-Gimay scale. So uh, the average accuracy achieved by the scores for this inaccurate pain or no pain condition was 81.6%. So as you can see also, there are 4 categories. The first one is the orbital tightening. The second one is the nose cheek flattening, and the ear changes, and the whisker change. You can also see the level of pain, so not present. Obviously, it is equivalent to 0, then moderate 1, then obvious pain is equivalent to 2. To continue about the findings, so the emotion detection, which is done using the facial expression, should be predicted using the complete body movements on which the real emotion of the animals depends. So for the gap of the study, so I identify in the article that the gap of the study is the exclusion of the endangered species, extinct species, bacteria, insects, the species that are about to get endangered or are really rarely found have lesser application compared to the domestic animals or easily found animals can make the work easier and more convenient. So that would be all. Thank you and God bless us.